You ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP?
Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball. But the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. A class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/juniorgrizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/juniorgrizzlies.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Stay on top of everything happening in the 901, the Mid-South, and beyond with Grind City Media's e-newsletter, bringing all the news and notes directly to your inbox. Lang's World, always by Lang Whitaker, touches on the biggest stories in the world of sports and pop culture, while Michael Wallace's Grizzlies Insider brings you all the latest coverage and analysis around the Grizzlies and NBA. Don't miss a thing. Stay connected to the conversation and sign up to download the lowdown today at grindcitymedia.com.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Monday, June 15th, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, man, oh man, what an unbelievable sports weekend that was. We had an NBA champion crowned as the New York Knicks beat the San Antonio Spurs. We'll get to all of the insane numbers with that and Jalen Brunson. News for the NBA draft as it is only 9 days away. The World Cup was completely underway. The UFC had an event. Blaze Jordan made his debut. Bunch of good stories we got to get to. A Stanley Cup was won. We'll get to 10 things from the weekend. It is a Monday. It is beautiful out. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, we got tons of stuff to get to, not the least of which is the New York Knicks were crowned NBA champions, and we have a ton of stuff that took place over the weekend that we need to cover. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senor Sack. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carve, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney. Hello, John.
What up?
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadella, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe. The reporter, the photographer, he's a Walker 93.
Get prepared for this whole hat situation. But we're there. How y'all doing, man? Y'all have a good weekend?
Yes.
Good?
I will tell you this.
Kick out this weekend?
In terms of the sporting events that were going on this weekend, I had an unbelievable weekend watching sports. Yeah. We had, in between the World Cup, the NBA Finals, there was games going on all day. Blaze Jordan, as I mentioned, made his debut for the Cardinals over the weekend. And there was a bunch of other stuff that was going on. And so, look, when the nights are taken up by unbelievable sporting events over the weekend, then this was a good weekend.
Shout out to our boy. I know we're going to talk about our boy Seamus bought me and GCM Steven a shot.
There you go.
Shout out to Seamus.
So you were at the brass door watching
y'all stamped it. Y'all said it was going to be a good time.
Yes.
And our boy Seamus made sure we was good. So shout out to
Dig
Seamus.
it. All right. Let's get to 10 things.
I love 10 things.
We know. Number one. The Knicks have won the NBA Finals.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Yeah, that happened. The Knicks have won the NBA Finals, and they won for the first time in 53 years. Unbelievable, honestly, to have it play out the way that it did
on Saturday night. It looked certainly like this was going to be going back to Game 6 in New York City. But once again, Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks decided that no lead was too great for them to conquer and end up winning. They win the fourth quarter 29-18. They win the game 94-90. One of the things that was interesting is to watch that play out in such a highly competitive game. Both teams made 12 threes in the game, and the score was 94-90, and not one person on planet Earth complained about it.
Nope.
Right? We had gone into an age where teams were flying up and down the court, where teams were scoring at will, and this thing became an absolute rock fight, and yet it was such a pleasant rock fight to watch, right? Like, it really did feel like every bucket mattered.
Yeah, every bucket that missed or made, it was like you on the edge of your seat.
And any run was going to feel immense in that game. But for them to come back once again, and look, we talk about superstars and being able to rise to the moment. Brunson having nearly half of their points in this game, 45 points to close them out, is truly unbelievable. And the Spurs, I mean, look, you saw them afterward, just absolutely sick thinking about all of this.
They didn't shake hands or nothing, though, man.
They did not shake hands or nothing. You've seen De'Aaron Fox get pummeled 4 days. You've seen Mitch Johnson catch some strays. You've seen them going to the podium, and even the Devin Vassell thing that went viral with them talking about how Dylan Harper hasn't been happy with his role and all this stuff. It is like, oh boy, it all started to crack.
Here we go.
Afterwards. But I am going to turn towards Ian Begley, who has covered this team for a long, long time and wrote this article afterwards. Some of it like became clickbait, and it was funny because, you know, people then nobody's going to read the article. They're just going to see what the headline was. Yeah. And so the headline was that James Dolan talked about the importance of sacrifice before the playoffs, walked in and talked to the players and asked them not to fornicate for 10 weeks. He was joking. He was joking when he said that.
That's crazy to say
right?
out loud, though.
But then he talked to the players about the opportunity ahead of them, the importance of sacrificing for the next 10 weeks. He jokingly asked the players to avoid fornication during the postseason. Dolan also told the players to work through any issues with direct conversations rather than passive-aggressive comments to the media. Mostly, he talked about how much he believed in the group, how confident he felt about their chances to snap the franchise's championship drought, how important it was for them to put team first over the next 10 weeks. Dolan's pre-playoff speech seemed to land per people familiar with the matter. People were a little surprised, but the words hit. They said that they liked it. When he came in there and he gave him this speech, and obviously had some levity with it, and it was pretty funny. But then it says, going through, he kind of chronicles how the whole team was built by sacrifice, and this is what was super interesting. It said, it's hard to remember now, but signing Brunson in the summer of 2022 was an all-or-nothing move for the team president, Leon Rose. The Knicks were coming off a disappointing 37-win season. One more subpar season would have probably cost him, Rose and company, their jobs. Then he goes on and says he signs him to a 4-year, $104 million deal at the time. Of course, we know how it went from there, even though that deal was widely panned. The Knicks have averaged 50 wins in the regular season under Brunson, 16 more than they averaged in the 20 seasons that preceded him. They have 39 playoff wins in the Brunson era, 8 more playoff games than they have won in the past 25 years.
Sheesh.
On Saturday, he scored 45 points to help the Knicks close it out. Karl Anthony Towns. Towns was traded for Julius Randle, Davide DiVincenzo, and a first-round pick. Anunoby, great on both ends. Rose decides to trade him for 2 young homegrown favorites, RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley, to Toronto in exchange for Anunoby. Then you have Mikal Bridges, which was the biggest gamble. 5 first-round picks and a pick swap to Brooklyn.
Yeah, they did the F them picks channel
F them picks, right?
On the podium.
Josh Hart, you remember how they got him?
No.
Cam Reddish and a pick.
Ooh.
To Portland.
Ooh.
That's unbelievable.
That's like stealing, bro.
What did Portland use that pick on?
And also, it says Shamet Alvarado, Kolick, all helped them win some games.
Kolick? Your boy
No,
Brett
over the
Kolick?
course of the regular season.
Okay.
And then Miles McBride and Mitchell Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson, this is the craziest one. Mitchell Robinson was one of the most dominant forces on the team when healthy. His improvement as a defender and offensive rebounder helped the Knicks transform from good to great. Here, we should mention, Robinson was drafted with a pick acquired in the Carmelo Anthony trade.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Dang, bro. That was Melo been in the league for them.
Can you believe that? And then he goes on to another risky addition, which was Mike Brown. It's hard to remember, but they fired Tibbs, and then that went on for weeks, and it was like they were trying to get people to like leave their. It was like Jason Kidd and Billy Donovan, and like they just got all these people new contracts all around, and then they. Remember when we came down to it, I was like, bro, that is not a Taylor Jenkins job. Taylor will be good in Milwaukee. In fact, I bet he'll be fantastic in Milwaukee. But that New York market, not for Taylor.
Yeah.
And Mike Brown turned out to be the absolute perfect coach for them. Like the perfect coach.
It's crazy because he's been fired, what, twice in the NBA?
Yes.
That's crazy, too. Bro. He got fired in Sacramento for calling out De'Aaron Fox, right?
Cavs, Lakers, Kings, 3 times.
He got fired in Sacramento for when he called out De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, wow.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
He went to the podium and called him out.
Oh, yeah, that was on the 3-point play in the corner, or the 4-point play.
Yeah, he called him out.
We shouldn't be closing out. We told everybody not to close out. Yeah, I remember it.
Wasn't he the
That's
he was the head coach of the Steve Nash, Kobe, Powell, Dwight Howard Lakers, wasn't he?
That's right. I think he was.
Yes.
Yeah. What an era.
Shout out Mike Brown, man. Look, that tells you, bro, no matter what happens,
he ended up being the perfect coach for them. And you know who told us?
Zodiac GM.
Zodiac
GM did tell us.
Zodiac GM told us.
You think Tibbs at the crib mad, bro?
Huh?
You think Tibbs at the crib mad that he's like, if only I played 7 players.
Oh, Tibbs, Precious Achua,
Campaign. Fat Raymond Felton.
No. Dante.
DiVincenzo.
Dante and Tibbs are the ones that you're like, damn.
DiVincenzo.
You won what all your homies won.
Yes, DiVincenzo more than Tibbs because, like, dude, those are your college teammates that you won a national championship with.
And you got a torn Achilles.
And you got a torn Achilles.
Double whammy.
Yeah, you had to get around on a scooter.
And your team might could have won it.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. If Dante DiVincenzo does it, look, I promise you, in Dante DiVincenzo's head, he's going, if Ant wouldn't have gotten hobbled and I wouldn't have gotten injured, we could have beat that team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Now, you might be wrong.
Yeah.
But they certainly would have had a much better chance.
Absolutely.
Right? I think we all agree with that. But it's super interesting.
Shout out to the Knicks, man.
With the way it played out. And New York is on absolute fire. I mean, literally, actually, it's on fire.
Actually, like, for real fire.
And that I cannot fathom that parade. And what that parade is going to
be.
The question is, are the players going to make it to the parade?
It seems like they're going to make it.
So they asked, I saw Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges on the Today Show this morning.
Fried.
My shout to the Fried brothers, man.
So they asked, they said, who is going to have, they said, Jaylon, you were the MVP of the finals. Who is going to be the MVP of the parade? And Josh Hart immediately goes, Jose.
Oh, he's a New York guy.
Alvarado.
He's a New York guy, bro.
Oh, yeah. No, he is gonna.
Before they even won a title, he said, if we win the championship, I'm going to be drunk for 8 days.
Yeah.
Because
we're going on 2 days right now.
Alvarado about to go on a bender.
It's not just winning the title. and I tweeted this after the game. Some titles, like, all right, when you think back, and I'm not doing this, I promise I'm not, to bag on our Thunder friends. Think back to last year's title. What do you think about? You think about Tyrese Halliburton tearing his Achilles.
Yeah, Halliburton getting hurt.
What else do you think about?
What I think about the playoffs or the
signature
finals?
moment. What moment do you remember?
We talked about
hurt.
this.
We talked about this last week. Halliburton getting hurt is probably for me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the
Halliburton
moment,
hit the game winner. He hit the game winner in Game 1 of the finals. But
no, the moments were all the Pacers.
Yeah,
all the Pacers.
Like when you think about that playoffs, it was all Pacers moments.
Like the single moment, yeah.
And this thing, not only is it a title, it is like littered with these crazy moments that took place all the way down to the final. First of all, you got a 13-game win streak that went on. Destroying people with games on the line. Massive comebacks throughout these. Two, coming back from down 20-something in Game 1 against Cleveland. And then doing it multiple times throughout these finals. It leads me to number 2. All right, the numbers, the insane numbers with this. All right, so we've got a bunch of these numbers that are not going to be forgotten. And the reasons that I was just talking about how these are things that we will remember forever. First of all, Jaylon, if you pull up the percentage chances of winning these games, I know Wemby has gotten raked over the coals for saying that they were dominant in the series. They had a 90. This is where. This series was the death of percentage chance to win because
y'all favorite stat, bro.
The Spurs had a 90% chance to win Game 1, an 81% chance to win Game 2, a 96% chance to win Game 4, and a 97% chance to win Game 5, up 10. The next one is that the Knicks had the number 1, number 3, and number 5, I believe, biggest comebacks in NBA Finals history, all in the same NBA Finals.
That's crazy, bro. That's history.
Yeah.
I mean,
never forget that.
I used to always say, like, the championship DVD. Bro, this is like the greatest championship DVD.
It really is.
Of all time.
Because you broke the streak. You had all the comebacks.
You can't believe it. If you're watching it back, you can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, bro.
And then this might have been the craziest stat that I saw all weekend. Dean Oliver, the godfather of basketball analytics, tweeted this out about the status of games. If my count is right, if they stopped the game after 46 minutes, the Spurs would have won the series in 5 games. That is unbelievable. That's the margins.
That's the margins.
The margins.
That's why you play the entire game.
If they stop the game after 46 minutes, it's 5-1 or 4-1 Spurs. That's crazy.
This is why they play the games.
Well, it's also, look, and for, the Thunder ruined it last year because I was always the one telling you, NBA history tells you vets win. Your oldest player is typically 27 or older, and young teams got to take their lumps. You don't get to just win. Like, you got to get your scars. Like, these are not scars. They got, like, their arms and legs blown off.
Yeah.
Like, this is so far beyond scars.
It wasn't a wheelchair.
They walked on a bomb.
They look like that dude who lost in UFC last night.
Bro, it's not like it's not like one tough loss. I mean, this was just tough loss after tough loss after tough loss. I mean, this is honestly, it's nightmare stuff. Like, this haunts you
forever. Because even like the SAP Wimby was joking after. He was like, "See you never."
Yeah.
See you never.
Well,
after the game.
And you could feel Richard Devin said, like, dude, you could feel it, and when it was happening Saturday night, 6 minutes to go in the game, like he said, you could feel the anxiousness of the Spurs fans. Like, oh no, this is happening again, isn't it? And they all knew it.
I promise you this. If I was Wemby, I sure as heck wouldn't want to be on social media because all those clips of him crying at the Western Conference Finals, and they're like, see, he didn't win the championship.
he thought he won.
He won the championship.
Yeah.
And
Somebody
then
told Wemby he
his stats in the fourth quarters of the NBA Finals.
Ooh.
Yuck.
Oh.
Look.
The points are fine. The field goal percentage is
34%. You can't be
shooting. And the plus minus.
And you can't be 8 feet tall shooting 34% from the field.
And the free throw percentage, because he's like a 90% free throw shooter.
5 points in game 4, 3 points in game 5. And I just told you that if they ended the games after 46 minutes, they win the series 4-1.
Yeah,
bro.
He did. You know what he's going to do? He's going to run them mountains every single day because he didn't have the stamina.
Yeah.
And part of that is you're a 29-minute per game player to preserve you throughout the regular season, and all of a sudden you're playing every other day and you're playing 42.
Yes.
You saw it. He was dominant in first quarters.
Because when you took him off the court, it was a layup line.
Yes.
Like when you get in the high pressure moments, when you took him off the court, the Knicks were like, oh, we're going straight to the rack.
No, this is going to be stamina off season.
Stamina season.
That's what it's going to be. That's a lesson learned.
Weighted vest, running mountains.
Hey, it's got to the point now, bro. What Skip call him?
Victim.
Victim Wemby.
You know, and I was so jealous of that. Victim Wemby.
That's fire.
No,
he still got his fastball.
He's the goat at it, man. He really is.
This is when you know Skip Bayless has got it. I watched it back because I was like, that is amazing. This is when you know you're amazing at that. He didn't say it intentionally at first.
Oh, for real?
He said it and he goes, well, that's a Freudian slip, but that's exactly what he is. Victim Wembanyama. Like, he said it. He said victim Wembanyama like on accident.
Bro.
And then he was like, the bulb went off.
Yeah.
And he was like,
I got another one.
I think of that.
I got another one.
Victim Wembanyama.
Hey, not enough action, too much talking.
And you know what? Victim Wembanyama, like, this is what it gets when you're a star, right? Like, everybody's tweeting out, dude, Castle was terrible and Fox was terrible.
Dude, when they said
both,
Castle hit that shot.
But Harper's the only one that came out looking great.
And he's the youngest one.
Well, like Castle scored late in the fourth quarter, and they went to timeout, and Mike Breen was like, and that's Castle's first field goal of the game. I was like, what?
Yeah,
he was 1 for 10 with the season on the line.
Yeah.
Like you said.
And I love the guy, but I mean,
yeah.
Between him and Fox, their backcourt was 4 for 25, and he is skating. He's skating.
Oh, Castle?
There's no Castle slander. It's all Fox.
It's all Fox.
It's all Fox.
And then a little Wemby. You know what I mean?
It's because Castle,
he was sprinkle of Wemby.
He was with the shit in the game
10?
before.
1 for 10?
In the game when the season on the line is tough. 1 for 10.
Well, because and Harper was unbelievable.
That layup
and
he missed though, that layup on the fast break. I bet you if he did that 100 times.
I know.
He makes that layup, bro. But NBA Finals.
I tell you this, he puckered up at those free throws at the end.
He did.
Those weren't even close.
No.
They weren't even close.
I said like them saxophone. You hear that saxophone in the arena?
And also, one guy that we did not mention, big shout out to Mitchell Robinson. Biggest offensive rebound ever.
Yes.
Like, honestly, ever.
Just moved Wemby.
Hey, got Wemby out of
give
there.
me that.
Hey, you know who's an NBA champion now, Vernon?
Who?
Trey Jemison.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about him. NBA champion Trey Jemison. Look, man, we got a lot of good moments, man.
Also, he'll be able to, whatever his career becomes, who knows. But big number 55, Ariel Huck-Porty played 2 minutes.
Bro.
That freaking block was so awesome.
Good minutes.
Flew in there and got that block on the rim.
You know, when you try to tell kids, look, no matter how long you get in, make the most of it.
Huck-Porty.
Huck-Porty did
it.
it.
Freaking got that.
Hey,
had
that
the play I remember.
And you know what? Forever, he's gonna be able to pull up to his grandkids.
Yep.
NBA Finals. Look what your dad. Look what your
Look
grandpa
what your grandpa
did.
did.
Look what your grandpa did in the NBA Finals.
Oh, he's gonna have that framed. That picture's gonna be framed.
He said, look at your grandpa
100%.
did.
Look what your grandpa did in the NBA Finals. That happened.
No, for real.
They can't take that away from me.
Never.
That happened.
That happened.
Shut up, man.
Oh my God! And some of the stuff afterwards. 2 things I do want to mention beyond the stats here. Jose Alvarado, who also contributed throughout this finals, and I thought flipped the game, certainly during their biggest comeback game, which was the biggest comeback in NBA history. Jose Alvarado went live after they won the NBA championship.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I've got this. This is on IG Live, Alvarado.
Oh, man.
Look. Nah. Zay. I'm really from the trenches, and I got a ring with the Knicks. Nah. Yo. I don't care. I'm telling my kid I have 40 tonight. I'm telling my kid I have 40 tonight. Bacon, egg, and cheese tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's a fact. With Arizona. And I might drink Henny. Yo.
What a go.
This is so much better than last year when the dudes can't even know how to open a bottle of champagne.
What a go. A bacon, egg, and cheese in Arizona. And I might drink some Henny.
Hey, shout out to a Puerto Rican guy, man.
Alvarado.
Man.
Unbelievable.
Hey. He's going to be like Marc Gasol at that championship
I'm
parade.
telling you, we might have a, this might be an all-timer, bro. In between Alvarado, Josh Hart.
He said, nah, I'm really from the trenches, and I won a championship with the Knicks.
Yeah, that's lit. From the crib?
Nah. Yeah. I'm telling my kids I have 40. Alvarado, unbelievable.
I'm with it, man.
Amazing IG Live
Shout out.
after the game.
Hey,
also, what? Go ahead.
I say Mikal becoming a legend now.
Oh, my God.
Mikal been live all day, bro.
Yeah, they're trying to get – Jalen Brunson's trying to get somebody to take his phone away from him. All right. Also unbelievable. Credit where credit's due. The Knicks radio team, and I saw somebody saying, like, bro, they got to show this in, like, journalism classes. This is the finale of them winning the championship the other night, on Saturday night. And this is the Knicks radio broadcast, of which they have a camera on. Watch this. This is so good.
3 dribbles. 1 shot for the championship. He got it! 4-point lead, 7.5 to go. De'Aaron Fox across midcourt with 5. Left wing handoff to Wembanyama with 2. Takes a 3 that he misses too strong. It's happening, Knicks fans. It's happening. It's been 53 years. But for this moment, it was well worth the wait. A playoff run that'll go down in history, and a team that will live forever. Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
There is nothing like the love letter that an organization has an opportunity to write to its fans and to its cities, quite like winning a championship.
Damn.
Enjoy it, Knicks fan. Enjoy it, Knicks Nation. Signed, sealed, and delivered, your 2026 New York Knicks.
This league has seen some impressive playoff runs over the years, but we've never seen anything like the 2026 New York Knicks. They will be forever remembered as the team that proved no lead is too big and no guard is too small.
Oh,
dude,
that's
so good.
And Monica like crying because she's a Knicks fan.
Bro.
Yeah. Oh, she's like, you can see it. Like,
that's a moment,
no
bro.
lead is too big and no guard is too small.
That's a bar, all timer.
I mean, and they obviously had none of that prepared.
No.
Yeah.
And when we were in that moment winning the title and being able to be that eloquent, both of them,
I would've cried.
and that good, you'd have just been hyperventilating. That was incredible.
The Grizzlies
like
have
truly,
won the championship.
like that is you want to talk about? Look, you want to talk about coming up in the moment.
Yeah.
They delivered. You only get one chance to do that after the team wins.
Yes.
And you want it to be something that people can replay. You want it to be something that will live forever.
Memorable, yeah.
And like, bro, they nailed that.
Who was the guy? What's the guy's name?
I don't know what his name
I
is.
know Monica McNutt was the color analyst.
Yeah, it is.
That was
Knicks
fire.
Radio play-by-play.
He gonna remember that forever.
Huh?
That's a legendary
Tyler
moment.
Murray.
Tyler Murray, stamped to you, bro. That's legendary.
Unbelievable job by you.
That's legendary.
Yeah, that was true.
Because even
honestly, like that is, you want to talk about rising to the occasion.
Bigger than Wemby did. Rose on the case is bigger than the Spurs did. Hey, like you said, you get one time to do that. Because I want
you only get one shot at it.
Do you practice this? You think?
No.
You don't think you practice this?
No.
What is this moment going to look like when the Knicks finally win the championship?
I mean, maybe you've thought about things you would want to say, but
you think
But I just think in the moment, yeah, I think. Look, he's not reading off of anything.
That's true.
All right, so maybe he's thought of that line before.
Yeah.
But it did seem pretty natural.
Yeah.
So this guy, Tyler Murray, when he got hired in 2024 to do Knicks games, he's a lifelong Knicks fan. He was doing backup play-by-play for the Boston Red Sox behind their main play-by-play guy, and he was the lead voice for the Red Sox AAA team.
Okay. Paul Tuckett?
Worcester.
Oh, Worcestershire.
Yeah, Worcestershire.
The sauce? Stuff you put on food?
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, and then he also did play-by-play for UMass before that. But dude, he's only like 35, 36 years old.
Good for him, man.
Yeah, like he's young.
Hey.
Big time.
Big time for everybody, man. Shout out to the Knicks. Y'all did it, man. But Jalen Brunson stamp, everybody stamp.
Well, he leaves that with, he ends that with no lead was too big, no guard was too small. And that leads me to number 3, Jalen Brunson. All right. So here's the deal. I think that what we saw was an absolute masterpiece of being a leader and best player on a team that just pulled off the incredible. Especially, again, if you were ever going to have a small guard being exposed at being a small guard, you would want big, strong, athletic perimeter defenders with a 10-foot giant standing behind them. And so when people say, well, this makes you recalibrate, what it takes to win the title or who can be the best player on a title team, especially in the year 2026, right? Mm-hmm. And that you need one of the top 5 to 10 players in the league, and you need this and you need that, and that can't be your best player, right? Like, and I know people that in the past that said he's not a 1A. They've all had to issue apologies and whatever else. Like, this is what I keep coming back to. We don't have to recalibrate everything that we think about the history of the NBA and what kind of player you need to have in order to win this. Because to me, it is all one thing, which is wildly underrating what he is. It's like, because of the first couple of years of his career, because of where he was drafted, because of everything, it's always been. And how many times have I come on the air and I've throughout the years, even I remember we did this last playoffs and we were putting it side by side with Steph Curry. And I was sitting there saying, like, well, the numbers are the numbers, right? Yeah. But nobody thinks of him like that, right? You think of Curry in a different way than you think of. So to me, it's not, you need to have this, you need to have that, like, he can't be that. It is just this constant, like, no, bro, what's happening here is not that he is flipping everybody's thoughts upside down. It is that he continues to remind you that he is better than you think he is. That's the thing.
What's the quote we said?
So they're gonna rank the top 10 players in the NBA next year, and he might be in 9 or 8 or. That's what keeps happening. That's what my argument would be, right? Because you're going to come up with your top 5, and then you're going to come up with your next 5, and you're going to go, and he just did this.
Yeah,
and he's still not going to be in anyone's top 5.
No.
And if you said he was top 5, people would say, you think he's better than Luka? Why is he not?
One of them has a chip.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, I mean, and it's this idea that, like, Because the other argument would be, well, 1A players are ones that you can put them anywhere and that team's going to be good, right? Like, you can put them anywhere and that team's going to be good. Bro, they sucked.
Yes. But
they've been good since he got there.
Spike Lee was miserable before Brunson got there.
They won 50 games. They've averaged over 50 wins every year. He's been there. He just pulled off something that happened in 53 years. They just won 13 straight. They lost one freaking playoff.
What'd you say? They win.
No, 3 playoff games, right?
What'd you say they've won? They win on average with him there than the previous 20 seasons. 16 more games per season they win.
Yes.
It was the quote, bro. Everybody says everybody's better than Jalen Brunson until it's time to be better than Jalen Brunson.
Right.
That is the quote of the year.
And what I'm telling you is, all of that just happened in the NBA Finals, and it won't change anything.
Nah.
And to your point, where that
they're not going to change anything. The people are still going to say
the 6 to 10 range you were saying. He'll be somewhere 9, 10. I mean, he has been second team All NBA 3 straight years.
Right.
He's which that's 6 to 10. That's
Only
what you are.
2 guards in NBA history, Vernon, have had 45 points in the closeout game in the NBA Finals. Jalen Brunson and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't know what he has to do.
Scoring like half his team's points too. That's
what
also
I'm
the Jordan
saying.
stuff. Yeah.
People, and I'm telling you, people still won't want to admit it.
I wonder what is it?
What does it have to take?
He was so awesome.
Because he has a New York bump. Like, he has a New York bump. He can get a bucket. What do you think it is that people won't give him credit?
You remember a long time ago when I asked you, why he's a small guard. I was like, William, why doesn't everybody love him? He said, because he's fundamental. You remember that was William's answer?
Yeah, he's guard Tim Duncan.
He's not as fun.
But if you watch him, it is fun when you watch him get bucks, though.
Everybody's fun when they're winning.
No, I'm saying
people started to love Tim Duncan when he was young.
because he's little. So it's like
I know.
Like the one against Wemby where he bumped. I'm like, ooh, that's so tough,
dude.
I'm like, ooh.
And all I'm telling you is that's what's happening. It's not that you don't need a super duper star, right? There is that sentiment that it's like, now maybe you don't need a super duper star. And my point would be is he is a super duper star. What is a super duper star? What is it?
He a dog, man.
What is a super duper star if Jalen Brunson
is not? What is, yeah.
What, a guy gets 45 on the road to close out a series?
To win the first chip in 53 years. In New York City.
Against a team that would theoretically be built to destroy a little guard.
Yes. He was
a bunch of big guards who are amazing defenders with a 9-foot guy standing beside.
And they made it hard for him through 4 games. He shot. It was super inefficient, but he made sure in Game 5, I got this, and it was tough. Efficient bucket.
Some of these edits that people put together, here's a Brunson one about, these are just some of his quotes that he is when he's talked about himself over the years.
It's always been Jalen Brunson's good, but Jalen's good, but this and this and this and
when they said but, what was the but about?
Too slow, not athletic enough, too small, all those things that don't measure heart, and that's what I have.
I'm not dying to be the best player. I'm not dying for that recognition, to be a person who needs all that attention for just himself. I'm a person who will gladly contribute to winning. I'm a person who will gladly put the team on my back if I have to. I want the title champion. That's all that matters to me.
When you think back on your draft process, what do you think it was that was just underestimated, not seen in you at that time?
Everything.
Everything.
Hey.
Everything.
Respect to him,
and because everybody is so prisoner of the moment, including all of these.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you need creative people in rooms, bro, for stuff like this.
Including all of those front offices around the NBA.
It's so tough.
This guy just made it easier for the older players and the smaller players.
Short King.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Short King.
And again, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
He's unique, and he is a super duper star that you refuse to accept is. What does he have to do? He's just pulled off.
How many guys do you think could do what he did?
Oh my God!
Is he the greatest? Is he? Let's say we talking. Is he now the greatest nigga ever? Is he the greatest nigga ever pulling this off?
Like 45 points in a game, in a deciding game where your team only scores 94. Like, how many guys could do that?
And by the way, I know this is a win for overbearing dads. His dad is so out of pocket.
Yeah,
what was that?
Yeah, Rick,
What was that?
I don't need AAU dad in the way, bro. Like you
didn't see it. You didn't see.
This said the Patrick Ewing thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, what was that?
Well, you saw I saw a theory about this. And I know we live in a day and age of conspiracies, but there is an old story about Rick Brunson getting in trouble. You don't know about this?
Well, I'm listening.
Rick Brunson. Okay, so hold on. Let me find You're not gonna love this.
I'm not gonna love it.
I mean, there's just nobody's gonna love it because it's not great.
Oh no.
There is an old story about him and it was a sexual assault case where he used the name Patrick Ewing, his dad. So the theory was he did that on that stage to destroy. When you Google Rick Brunson, Patrick Ewing,
I see it now, bro.
It will push it down because if he says my son, I'm gonna stop this now. Patrick Ewing is the greatest. Then all of the searches will then become Rick Brunson says Patrick Ewing is whatever instead of Rick Brunson used Patrick Ewing's name to.
Bro, I typed it in Google. To your point, I typed in. It says former Bull Rick Brunson books massage under name Patrick Ewing arrested for sexual assault.
Yes. So they wanted it to move. It's a pretty good conspiracy theory.
It's a smart play,
but
too.
that was ridiculous to go on the post-game show
And your
and
son-
say, nobody asked you.
Nobody asked you.
No, but so... Look, it's a conspiracy theory, but I mean, why would you bring that
He
up?
played the long game for sure.
Why would you bring that up? Why would you say, before anybody even says it, Patrick Ewing is the best Nick I've ever seen? It's like,
just be proud of your son.
Your son's sitting right there next to you, dog.
Just be proud of your son. Let him talk. It's his moment.
Yeah, your son's sitting right there. Like, and I love the overbearing. I love LeVar Ball.
Yeah,
I love him. But he out of pocket, bro. He out of pocket, bro.
But anyways, look,
shout out Jalen Brunson. He's the greatest nigga ever.
All I'm saying is, and like this, I remember I used to do this whole bit a long time ago, Roser, where every year people would say, and this will happen with small guards now, right, where they'll be given the benefit of the doubt or whatever, because we've had a bunch of these. We've had the Fred VanVleets and the Jalen Brunsons, these guys that they showed you they're amazing in college, right? And then you overlooked them, and then they became great. I'm trying to think of one. Okay, if Jamal Shedd ends up being awesome, which is not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, Jamal Shedd, he got to play for a playoff team. He even started in playoff games, right? And I don't know what his ceiling is going to be, but it wouldn't be the craziest thing ever. I mean, again, it seems like the craziest thing ever that Jalen Brunson is one of the best players in the NBA now. And well, I mean, it would have been just outlandish years ago, but for years it was like when the Warriors were winning, people would say, "Oh, he's like a Draymond Green type." No, he's not. No, he's not. He's super unique, right? He's one of one. And I think on the Jalen Brunson front, it's the same thing. It's still people not being able to come to terms with what they think of him.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. His accolades and achievements don't match up. They match up to a super duper star.
Winning
they
games.
don't match up to a second round draft pick that just, has become much better than anybody thought he was ever going to become. No, but you've never thought of him like that. And so now it's still, this proves more than anything. And again, you're going to see, we're going to come to the player rankings next year. Mark my words. He won't sniff the top 5. Right?
No, he probably won't. I mean, he might. Somebody might put him up.
No, he will not.
45 in the closeout.
It'll
45 in the closeout.
Nobody is putting him above Wemby. Nobody
Jokic,
is putting him above
Giannis,
Luka. Shea. All right, there's 5, so you're done.
They might put him right there. After
No,
that.
you're done.
Will they put him ahead of Anthony Edwards?
Yes.
Nope.
I think so.
I don't think they will either.
They will not.
He got the chip now, though.
They might put. They
He got
might.
the chip.
But yeah.
He a 2-time NCAA champ and an NBA champ.
Well, I'm with it.
Like, he's stamped, bro. Like, hey, I was one of those that but Jalen Brunson convinced me too, bro.
Number 4, NBA draft. We're only 9 days away, boys. And we got some stories. Darren Peterson is only meeting with the Wizards. He's not even meeting with anybody else.
Okay, so this is
what?
But this just like isn't true.
What do you mean it's not true?
So how this reads like Shams is looking for clicks and people talking.
No. It says he's visited the Washington Wizards, who own the number 1 pick, but does not plan to grant another team a meeting.
So he went to Washington.
Correct.
Okay, but he's not going to go to Salt Lake. But he's met with the Jazz. Like, he's met with them. They're all at the Combine. Like, they all talked. Like, it's like he hasn't met with them or spoke with them.
You calling Cat Roser?
I'm just saying how it's worded. It's worded to make it be like stir
headline.
up buzz about, could Peterson go number 1? When the reality is like, dude, he's talked to all these. I would bet you Darren Peterson's talked to us.
But he hasn't worked out with them.
No.
And I don't know if he's talked to him.
Jaron didn't work out for us.
It says AJ DeBansta visited the Wizards and the Jazz. Both Peterson and DeBansta have belief they're going to be the top pick. Although Peterson does not plan to visit Utah before the draft, there's not considered by rival teams to be a major factor on whether the Jazz would select him.
Yeah.
There's a precedent for that thinking. And Austin Ainge selected Ace Bailey 5th overall last year, despite Bailey's camp electing not to work out there.
Yeah, that really don't matter nowadays.
Huh?
Yeah. It really don't matter nowadays if you work out for somebody or not.
Yeah. Jaron didn't work out for us.
Nah.
Well, and here's the other thing. If there's one thing you know regarding when I saw this, we don't know all that much about Darren Peterson. What we do know is this guy consistently gets great advice from the people around him.
Nah, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, he's number 1 pick in that area. He's number 1 pick in that area.
He should join Ace Bailey, honestly. He should be with Ace Bailey.
Questionable decision draft?
Yes.
And Darren Peterson goes number 1.
Just him and Ace Bailey.
Yeah.
2 guys that get tragically bad advice all the time.
All the time.
And they both going to end up in Utah.
Bro, together. Holding hands.
Yes. Put him on the media guide.
Man.
Put him on the media guide.
Why now?
I mean, look, I will say this. It's not insane to think he could go number 1.
No.
I mean, he was ranked ahead of DeBansta.
And he was cooking.
I tuned in for Kansas BYU and tweeted at the end of the first half, okay, I've seen enough.
Yeah.
And
he didn't play another minute.
I turned the game off, and then I went and checked my Twitter later that day, and people were like, good thing you turned it off at halftime because some bitch didn't come back out. I was like, oh, my God.
He knew you were watching the first
didn't
half.
play.
He knew you were watching the first half,
He just
bro.
stopped playing. He showed me enough.
Yeah.
And then he said,
I'm good.
I'm done. Dude, he was unbelievable.
Electric. That dunk, that dunk
Oh, my God.
That drive dunk on 2 people.
Well, that's like Gavoni.
He was, I know, Gavoni said he always busted his ass.
He said never at any point when those two have been on the court together against each other in the last 2 years has DeBansta ever been better than Darren Peterson.
This is what I tweeted out. Jaylon found it.
Oh, my
Tuned in to check out Peterson and saw what I needed to see in the first half.
He turned the
Good grief, he's special.
Yeah.
Look at this. On all y'all.
2 people, bro.
Look at the score. They're beating their ass.
Yeah, they are.
DeBansta couldn't do anything. And he was killing. Like out for blood.
And they said this how it's been
So,
since they were
bro,
in high school.
I mean, honestly, I would just send that first half to Utah or to Washington and be like, check this out. Who you want, dumbass?
I mean, AJ
Look at the first 3 comments.
Glad you didn't watch the second half. But can he play second halves? You got to see his second half stats. Fresno Bob was not having it with
That was
you,
terrible.
Bro.
It was a terrible, terrible deal.
I mean, AJ wants to go to Utah anyway, right?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
So, you know.
But Darren Peterson wants to play point guard.
He wants to play point guard in Utah.
Yeah.
Because he
And
can't
you
play
ain't playing
Utah.
point guard in Washington.
I'm
Trae
saying
Young's
Trae
there.
Young's there.
Trae Young's there.
And DeBonce's already pissed off Trae Young
About the jersey number
by
stuff?
saying, I need that Trae.
Yeah.
Bro, his name is Trae. You can't have number 3. Also, he's been all NBA. DeBonce, I can see DeBonce rubbing people the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, he has been groomed and acts like a star.
Yes.
Already.
Since he was like 15.
He does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the confidence, the swagger, but also that can come off the wrong way for rookies. You know what I mean? Like, he thinks he's better than everybody.
Yep.
But he has been. Frankly, I mean, the guy just led college basketball in scoring.
Yeah.
He is awesome.
Yeah.
And he seems to be pretty fun-loving. But I'll tell you, like, there are people that throw up red flags with him. And there are some people you will find that say he ain't what you think he is. Like, it is curated, right?
Yeah.
And that when push comes to shove, right? Like, I do think that
he knows when the cameras are on.
Yes,
and knows
that's the thing.
I'll give him credit. I know y'all say the money was a factor, but him kicking in Utah for the last 3 years, bro.
You know money was a fact. Bro, he got paid $6 million to
kicking-
go to high school. Shut
He
up.
was kicking in Utah for 3
Shut
years,
up,
Bro, Utah is beautiful.
And he also,
Like,
yeah.
You been to Park City?
Yeah,
Like, dude,
yes, I've been to Utah.
a lot of rich people live there. White, black,
loves
don't
it.
matter. They
He
all
loves-
live there.
he loves it
Like,
there.
He kicking in Utah for 3 years, bro.
Yeah, you would. Look, there's not a place on planet Earth that you wouldn't move for $6 million. Not one.
If I had other
Not
choices,
one.
I got other choices, bro.
No,
I mean,
nobody
they did the
else.
best.
Who else is giving you that money?
Somebody else. Will get,
That's a freaking Church of Latter-day Saints giving you that.
Somebody else will give me $6 million. Better go live there.
Well, the
bro.
other choice was Alabama. So there you go. There's your choice.
there
Would
you
you
go.
want to
Kick
go
it.
to Provo, Utah, or Tuscaloosa, Alabama?
Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 10 times out of 10.
All right.
But no, I mean, look, we're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see how. Because
And again, I'm just saying, I don't think it. To me, the only one I'd be shocked by going number 1 is Wilson. I really don't know how this thing's gonna play out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's gonna be. I mean, I said from the start, if they like, and if Washington like really wanted DeBonce anyway, or like Peterson anyway, and like let's just say they did. Let's just say they did. And you say, hey, we'll give you 1, and we'll give you this, but I want you to give us Bailey and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have DeBonce. All right? And then you get your guy anyway. That's the old Danny Ainge thing. Honestly. That's how he did the Fultz Tatum thing. He wanted Tatum anyway. And then he got an extra, you know what I mean? He got pot sweetener. I mean, I think it's totally possible that I bet you that there are people in all 3 of the top 3 organizations that have preferences.
For sure.
That a different preference.
For sure.
That there are people in those organizations that will fight for Peterson, will fight for Boozer, and will fight for DeBonce. Yeah. I do not think there might be somebody, you know, in some of these front offices that cape for Wilson, but I think those 3 are. I mean, I think the 4 are solid. I would be surprised if anybody went.
Well, like you said,
forward.
after those top 3 too, I think if you polled whenever the draft happens next Tuesday and those top 3 go off the board, whichever order in the top 3. Like if you pulled the other 27 GMs in the league, who would you have taken number 1? Dude, you would get very
June 15th. Head on the guillotine. 12:53 p.m. June 15th. Who you picking number 1?
I think DeBonce will go 1.
DeBonce. I'm talking about you.
Who would you pick?
You're GM of the team.
Am I the GM of that team?
Yes, you're the team of the Washington
I
Wizards.
think I would take DeBonce.
DeBonce?
I don't think I'm getting fired if I take DeBonce.
Who you rolling with?
I'd take Peterson.
I think it is the combination of safe. Like he's not gonna be. He's gonna be awesome.
At the worst, he'll be like a high bucket in the league.
No,
Somebody who
AJ
plays
DeBonce
to
is gonna be
score.
awesome. I would be stunned if he's not awesome. Bro, he just walked straight into college and averaged 26 points a game.
Easy,
like
too.
he is awesome.
He already got
scores.
a go-to too, and
You know he's gonna be good.
Yeah, he got a
so
go-to.
I would look on the, and also how he would fit with Trey and AD and what they got going on there. I mean, I would be scared to take Peterson.
You think so?
Yeah, no matter where I am.
That's fair.
I would be scared.
Yeah.
because of like he can't drink water thing. Like he got the hydration stuff. Why are you not drinking?
Well, and he may not play the second half.
It took him. It took him 6 months to come up with creatine.
I was dehydrated.
He could have said that at any point. Honestly, he could have said that literally at any point and gotten everybody off of his back.
Yeah. He was dehydrated.
It was just bogus.
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
Drink some water.
I don't believe it. So, I think he just consistently got bad advice.
Yeah.
A lot. You know what I mean? Just don't get hurt. Don't tear your ACL. Don't do this. Don't do that. Right? Protect the investment. And they're still paying you anyway. So, show what you have to show. And I just think and for us, I'd be terrified. If we're moving on from the Morant era, getting another face of a franchise that is oft injured and unreliable is not.
No, definitely not.
I mean, we gotta have somebody that plays games.
We do have somebody that we do.
We got to durable.
Guys
I need you to be durable and reliable.
I think that's why the booster thing is so a big thing. Somebody that plays because even the Caleb Wilson.
Because he's not flying anywhere.
Hey, and
nowhere.
And Cam Boozer wears number 12.
Oh, he does?
I'm gonna throw this damn ball at you. I told you we already had this conversation, bro.
Yeah.
I told you I was like, bro, we can't do that already, bro.
What?
You just can't give him number 12 off the rip.
Call 12.
Yeah.
No, you're not finna do that, bro. I'm finna let y'all do this, bro. I know. I'll be happy we get Cam.
You don't think we give him his number?
I think we'll be happy if Cam Boozer becomes a Grizzly, but we can't give him number 12 off the rip.
Well, he can't wear 11.
Yeah.
So
you know how many fans will still be in our arena, bro, with the number 12 jerseys on?
Dude, yeah, you could just do the thing. You don't have to buy new ones. Just get the tape. Put the tape across the name and write Boozer.
I saw this. Hey, it's fun. It's funny you say that because I was watching I saw this video this weekend. It was Cam Newton came across, and he's telling this story about how he gets drafted. And he wore 2 at Auburn.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, so he gets to Carolina, and Jimmy Clausen tells him he'll give him 2 for $1 million. And he was like, shut up. So then he says, he's telling this story. And he says, then he comes back, and his phone rings again. And it's Jimmy Clausen. And he's like, hey, man, I talked to my representatives, and we'll take $750 for the number. And Cam Newton goes, there's people where I come from that never make $750,000 in their entire life. You're nuts.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
hung up. And he said, I swear, from that day on, I promised no one will ever know Jimmy Clausen's name. He didn't.
Hey, look.
He was like, that was my first motivation.
Yeah.
That was my first motivation.
I think also Jimmy Clausen didn't do himself any favors of people remembering Jimmy Clausen's name.
That's fair.
Not very good at football.
Yeah, not very good.
But I think Cam make sure it was.
Yes.
Shout out my dog Cam Newton, man.
Yeah.
Legendary.
And that's the first time I'd heard Jimmy Clausen's name in 20 years.
Yeah.
In fairness.
What's he doing now?
What's Jimmy Clausen doing?
Jimmy Clausen Chevrolet. Come on. That sounds right.
I think the Clausens were a rich
That
family.
sounds right.
Don't do Jimmy Clausen like that, bro. Don't do him like that. He's 38 years old. He's not even that old. The last team he played with was the Baltimore Ravens. Does he still play for? No, okay.
All right, look. All the mocks still have the Grizzlies getting Cam Boozer. Lord knows there would be the most champagne popped ever with the Grizzlies front office if that could take place, I'm sure. He is an analytic monster. And obviously a solid dude and a great player and a winner and all this stuff that you want.
That last word, too, I think is the thing.
Winner.
When you look at Jalen Brunson, we talk about taking things from, like you said, you might not be able to replicate the formula, but having a winner.
He also said Cam Boozer told you he will win championships.
Jimmy Clausen wrote a book.
About what?
Called 5-Star QB. It's not about the stars. It's about the journey. that is a book someone who sucks would write. He was a 5-star quarterback.
Right. Chat AI book. Get him out of here, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And also, so look, the mocks have the Grizzlies taking Boozer. And then at 16, Jeremy Woos that came out today has them taking Christian Anderson. And as I've told you in the past when we have talked about the draft, it has just not been Zach Kleiman or the Grizzlies' MO to take the pick that they have. They constantly trade up. I'm not even analyzing 16 because I think it's a fool's errand. I will be shocked if they pick 16 because they will be trying to get up to get somebody higher in the draft, and they'll find somebody that doesn't have their in-love player. The interesting thing to me, and this is why within 9 days, I think you could see the Morant thing come to an end even before the draft, right? It's like just this whole
for sure
cleansing experience, and then the new era begins, right?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, the thing I've told you this from the start, and I know there's all kinds of names that come out there, but you remember during the season, I kept telling you guys, said watch how the draft breaks. I've still thought Sac and Brooklyn were likely places that if I'm just sitting there from the other team's perspective, they got unlucky again. And it's like, bro, you got to have something that people want to come see.
Right.
And it doesn't do you any good to be bad. And if A-Cuff's off the board or whatever, all of a sudden, and they're 6 and 7.
Yeah.
6, 7. Where they could go, it would not shock me if one of those teams, I'm just saying, who would really want the guy?
Well, and you saw
who would want him? Why would you not want him? You suck. You have nothing to sell to anybody.
Well, you saw the
at
Brooklyn
all.
thing.
Nobody wants to watch your team ever in life.
You saw the Brooklyn thing. It could be clearly the ownership finally being hey, you need to try to put something decent out here. Because there was the Austin Reeves stuff last week. Our buddy Dan Wojcicki reported that the Nets are going to offer him a full 4-year, $180 million
especially
deal.
when the team across the street just won the title.
Right.
Exactly.
So it's they're actually going to maybe try to field a decent basketball team. So if they can't, but maybe they can't get Reeves to the Lakers, we'll give you the 5th
Can we
year
at least have something fun to watch? And look, I tell everybody this: Miranda is fun to watch as any player in the league if he plays.
Bro, the greatest layups in NBA history happened in Brooklyn, New York when he was there.
Amazing.
When he on the court, he top 3, top 4 in the league.
In terms of watching just enjoyment watching.
Yeah, you don't
and
know
it's
what's gonna happen, bro.
I mean, can you imagine trying to convince a season ticket holder of those franchises? Whereas the Morant could be a shiny new toy. I don't even think that, A-Cup's fun, for sure. Yeah. But, I mean, once you get down to 6 and 7, it's man, I'm just saying, I don't think the Grizzlies.
Do you want John Morant or Braden Burries?
Right.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm not focusing much on 16 because I would be surprised if they sit at 16.
Yeah.
They've always been aggressive.
Yeah.
I bet they'll be aggressive again. You've got this war chest. You've got trade exceptions. You've got contracts. This is all built up, and I do think you're going to try to, there's 2 steps to this, right? There's the draft night, and then there's free agency, and you're trying to remake your thing into a winner.
Because you saw those reports that said they expect.
And you got a lot of work to do. You got to get a bunch more good players.
Expecting to be aggressive. Also, too, I will give them credit. We said this before. The two players that really shook, kind of moved the NBA Finals a little bit, were 2 players that we wanted bad as hell.
Oh, yeah. OG and Michael.
Mm-hmm. So they were right on that. They were right about that.
Oh, yeah.
We might not be right about Justice Winslow, but they're right about that one.
We probably could have gotten Bridges, too, if it weren't that whole Durant thing. Because we tried to get Bridges literally right after they traded for him.
Yes.
And then we tried to do it again after they were getting rid of him.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn.
They're right about them too.
We tried twice. Oh, he would have been amazing.
We wanted OG and Michael.
they knew. He knew. They knew over there. We have John Des. We need to flank big defensive players, wings around these guys.
And that's what the Knicks did, bro. They flanked their small, big head guard with 2 big
So
wings.
even when you do in Game 4 comeback and Game 5 at times, when you got Brunson and Alvarado out there, guess what? You got Anunoby. You got freaking Bridges. You've got, all
we got
Towns,
9 days.
You got the big guys
9
behind
days,
them.
9 days. A lot's going to take place.
You know what? As the day gets closer, now that the season's over with Vernon, I'm slowly I'm getting excited, bro.
I think it'll be Cam Boozer, another awesome player, and then we go hard in free agency. But, they got to remake this roster.
Yeah,
it's not good enough. It's not good enough, and they want to try to win now.
Yes.
Also, there is zero incentive to not. And they got a bunch of money to spend on players, and they've been good.
Well, they could, yeah.
Finding those, but also money to trade into.
Yes.
If they need.
They got that $28 million exception.
So you can get a lot of talented players on this team in the offseason.
Go get me Isaiah Hartenstein.
Look, that was a method of operation for that team, which was have these young, outstanding players. So let's say you do end up with Boozer and you got Coward and you got Edey. And then what they did was they flanked those guys with Hartenstein and Caruso, and those were the guys that flipped things for them.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know what I mean? And it's like, that's the right. If you looked up and you got, I don't even want to, Mitchell Robinson and Colin Sexton. Yeah, I'm just saying like that kind of ilk, right? Of guys that are out there, those type of players that are out there that you go and get. Because at the time, people thought of those guys as like winning players.
Yeah.
But did you think you didn't think they were going to augment them that much, right?
Yeah.
And they did.
Floor
Right?
risers, baby. Go get some floor risers, baby.
Raise your floor.
Raise your floor, man.
Yeah, because those are not like the most sought after of all free agents.
But they always.
But you got to evaluate right, and they'll have guys that they're going to go target for sure.
Now, even Ty Jerome playing like 60, 65 games would be awesome.
Enormous,
like just
enormous.
We didn't have him for over half the season.
Number 5, the World Cup.
Go to USA, USA.
You said go New York.
I'm gonna say New York. Go USA, USA.
Okay. Friday night.
We're up to something, baby.
I'm gonna say this. By the way, did you see the stories on him? He's only playing for us because his family was on vacation and he happened to be born here. I was like,
citizenship.
that's the most amazing thing ever. I'm like, why is this guy so awesome? And they're like, oh, he's born on vacation here.
Family's English.
They said he could have chosen three different teams to play for.
Yeah.
It's like Joel Embiid.
He picked the right one.
He is. Remember Embiid had 3 teams to choose from.
Yeah.
Anyways, when that Clint Dempsey team with Tim Howard and them, that was the first time that I ever really got into the World Cup. So that is always going to have a special place in my heart. And that first win that they got, and we were at the brass door, and it was people throwing beers everywhere. I mean, it was just it was an amazing first soccer experience that I loved so much. I will say this: I watched this with my family on Friday night. That was as enjoyable of a soccer viewing experience as I've ever had outside of that first one where it was like, I can't believe this. Tim Howard was standing on his head. It was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. And that whole, he was a Memphian too, and everybody knew him, and that was crazy. But it's the expectations versus the reality were so different. Are they awesome?
We might be amazing, bro.
Why did they look so
We got
good?
some great athletes on that field, bro.
They called off a goal that Balogun scored. I mean, bro, we mauled that team.
We owned
and they're supposed to be
Paraguay.
pretty good, right?
And we took out all our guys. Pulisic didn't play the second half. We took out guys early in the second half. We were just whatever.
We owned
And then
them.
Reyna came in, and they kind of weirdly were he plays the last 10 minutes and trying to make people forget what they, basically what the Google searches are, which is that his mom tried to frame the old coach and all this crap. I know. But that dude's goal was amazing.
It was awesome.
Bro.
Outside
Young
foot,
kid too, man.
All the goals. The
Yeah.
Balogun one to the top corner.
Yes.
Oh my God. The first one is lame. The own goal is
The own
lame.
goal's lame.
But the other ones, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, yo, Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, and Pulisic's just
we look
going
fast.
Why do we look so good?
We have fast players. We have speed.
We got our weird Russell Crowe looking coach who is
what is he wearing, bro?
Hey, no, the other guy's wearing a suit and he looks like Russell Crowe, like half Russell Crowe, half Crocodile Hunter.
Oh, that dude from Taken. What's that dude's name?
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson looking dude.
We used to only be able to score off corner kicks and set pieces, and now we're bro, we're making creative passes, and we're dashing down and passing ahead, and centering and scoring. I'm like, what in the world?
And you know what I knew that I was I wasn't messed up is because I'm watching Alexi Lawless and Landon Donovan with hair now, and all these guys talk about it. And
he does have hair now.
He has hair now. It's like Brian Urlacher.
And apparently a horrible flight experience with United.
Well, dude, I'm watching all these guys talk about it. It was like they were all in shock They're like, that's the greatest performance I've ever seen in my life. Like, what? Like, did we just transform good as soon as the World Cup started and we played in front of 70,000 people in SoFi?
Brother,
or whatever?
That documentary, bro, I watched on HBO Max said this is the golden age of U.S. soccer, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's all these clips going around about, like, all these guys. It wasn't.
Be up to something.
There's one. Who was the guy there was a dude who was on Simmons' pod recently, and he said it is supposed to be the golden age of U.S.
Anthony
soccer.
DeBundo, I think.
But said the reason it has underperformed is because, he goes, honestly, what they have right now, what they just fielded, he goes, this is like the first, one of the only times they've all been there together. Like, somebody, they've always had multiple guys hurt when
and they didn't
play.
know who was going to start in goal, and then the one guy's coming back from a broken leg.
Yeah.
And it's like all this odd stuff.
Yeah.
But, dude, they looked amazing.
Are we
so
excited because the
fun.
bar was in hell?
Huh?
Are we excited because the bar was in hell? Like the expectations?
Yeah, true. The expectations
like,
were
like if you go into something like, yo, this is going to be terrible.
But we didn't even
I'ma
make
just
the
watch
last,
it.
like,
and then, like, you see them, like, doing, like, foot stuff, and you're like, oh, they're doing spin moves. Like, wait, we may be good.
They've scored 4. 4 is a ton.
Germany scored 7 of them things.
Okay. I heard.
That's bullying, by the way.
I heard, what's his name? I heard Bennett trying to talk about Curacao, and then they did the pronunciation because he's like, is it Curacao or Curacao? I only know Curacao for one reason. Does
Little League baseball.
No.
Oh.
Really?
There's the rap song, they said, you Little League, call them Curacao.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Lil Wayne said that.
I know Curacao. And in fact, this is so funny. Of course, the Germans did beat them 7-1. I had a Uber driver in Scottsdale from the airport that was like, she told me she was from Curacao, and I immediately went, oh, really? Because I know it's small.
Yeah.
But you know what I said? I only know one thing, and I guess I'm just too old now. When I think of Curacao, that's Andrew Jones.
Wait.
That was the biggest thing
the
ever.
Braves?
Andrew with the W?
When Andrew Jones came up and was like an 18-year-old in the World Series, that was the big thing. He was from this little country named Curacao, and I was like, is Andrew Jones like then? And she's like, oh, yes, like the national hero.
Yeah.
That's how I know Curacao. He's got a kid too, but I'm sure the kid grew up in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew
Drew Jones. But
he
Andrew,
was a massive pick.
Andrew Jones was from Curacao. And so every time I see Curacao, that's all I ever think of. And I even knew when that Uber driver, she was like, oh, you won't know it. I'm from a place called Curacao. And I was like, Andrew Jones. It's where he's from.
Yeah, shout out Curacao. They got built to ass.
It is tiny.
Yeah, they got built to ass, though.
Update on Drew Jones.
Well, they have no chance. Come on.
He's playing in Double-A, and he did hit for the cycle this year.
Everybody with legs in the country is on the team.
Dude. This dude, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, bro? Everybody that can run is on his.
You could go move down there and be on the Scares Out World Cup team.
I will say, bro.
You could have got whooped by Germany, too.
If we were having a in the stands rankings, they would have beat Germany, though, bro. They would have beat Germany, bro.
Oh, I liked
crowd shots.
That's the entire country.
I liked that. Hey, what about the fat guy from Congo?
Oh, he was going ham.
Do you see him?
He was like,
they were like,
I didn't see the fat guy from Congo.
Find him, Jaylon. Find the fat Congo guy.
He's like.
They said the world was not ready for Congo fans.
Bro, he was going ham.
Hey, he's got his shirt off and he's on a chair and he's just going to town. Like they're showing their section. Oh yeah. Dude, it's like something from a movie. And they're like the world is not ready for the Congo for the World Cup.
Painted too, bro.
Huh?
I don't think we can play it. Can we play it?
We can't play the stands?
Bro, you know FIFA don't play, bro.
Oh, really?
FIFA come out.
All right, well, people can go look it up online. Just type in Congo fan. It'll show up. I promise it'll show up because, guys, unbelievable.
You see him really going ham?
Yeah, I see it.
Hey, shout out to the Ivory Coast, too, bro. Ivory Coast got the first African continent dub of the World Cup.
Did you see their coach sprinting down the sidelines?
Yeah.
He was lit, too. I love the World Cup.
Yeah.
It is. It's fun.
I love it.
It's lit.
And I love all these foreigners' reactions to the United States.
I love, yes.
It's not as bad as we thought.
When they like go to Buc-ee's and they're like, this is a gas station.
My favorite was like, was somebody,
burn.
The gas, but like seeing the stadiums, the reaction you see with like all these Europeans and people from other seeing SoFi Stadium, like this is the most incredible place in the world.
It is,
bro. America not that bad, bro. See,
No.
they find out we're not that bad over here.
And they're
bro.
finding out that the people are just regular.
It's awesome.
We're all regular people.
It's
right?
awesome.
Yeah.
It's
People
so
are
awesome.
nice. People help you out. Like
World Cup is lit.
Who's playing? Is Spain? Spain's
playing right now. They're playing Cape Verde.
I was kind of upset that what's it called?
Another elite stands team.
I was kind of upset that we don't have a game until Friday.
Yeah, 2:00 on Friday.
I want to watch them again.
You trying to watch them again? Hey, we'll be off 2:00.
I want to watch them again.
Let's go to the brass door.
I want to watch them again.
Our boys, 2:00.
They look so good, dude.
Their jerseys sold all out on the Nike website because everybody's like locked in now.
The jerseys look good too.
It took that.
You like the candy cane?
Yeah, I was cool with them.
I'm not rolling.
Oh no,
I'm not rolling with that.
I'd rather have vertical stripes. I know that. Look, the flag's got horizontal stripes on it, whatever. But you gotta be thin to pull that one off. You look like a real fat ass. You try to wear that thing.
Those soccer jerseys,
like me.
you gotta.
Oh my god!
I saw a couple.
You got to double size up too on soccer jerseys. These things skinny
They
as hell.
skin tight.
Yeah.
You look like a busted can of biscuits out here, bro.
Yeah.
Pillsbury joints.
I'd look like the actual flag.
I would dare.
People will start pledge allegiance to me as I'm walking around.
Hey,
they say like this: I pledge allegiance.
I'm like, damn, bro, what happened to Vernon?
Damn.
But no, look, Friday, let's go,
I'd
bro.
be like, it's just the shirt.
Friday, let's go. Where are we watching the game at? We off work because you're welcome.
I might do it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
Do it.
We all Friday. We all off Friday.
Don't the Hound Dogs play Friday night too?
Hound Dogs play Friday night.
I ran into our guy Brandon this weekend.
Vernon!
Ran into our guy Brandon this weekend. He's like, seriously, dude, come on. Like, let's do it. Come on. Come to the Hound Dogs game. I was like, all right.
Unbelievable. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back in the last 5 after this. Chris Vernon, show.
In the Tennessee Army National Guard, you can start a career in exciting fields, including science, communications, engineering, and medicine, all while earning money for your education. This training will boost your eligibility for a high-paying and rewarding profession. And you can get it all while serving part-time in your community. The Tennessee Army National Guard can pay for up to 100% of your college tuition. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.t-n.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Get ready, Grizzlies fans. It is time for the Surfside Can Shuffle. Can you keep up with the cans and find Mac the Crab?
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz Gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Playoff Corgi is a girl. Playoff Corgi, Air Corgi, said that the Spurs are going to win in 7 games, and so the Spurs had Air Corgi at the official finals pep rally, women and girls in sports.
Did they fly that Corgi in?
I don't know the details, but the Corgi showed up at the pep rally, and I just think that's an incredible moment.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Just be cool. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. 2-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. 2-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Yeah. Just be cool. Just be cool. Just be cool. Just be cool. Time to make believers for you. You don't know. To the victors go the spoils. It's on the floor. Never been.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. You can't make it to the Grizzlies draft party? Tune in for the Grind City Media Draft Show, presented by Southland Casino on Tuesday, June 23rd, a week from tomorrow. It's 7 p.m. Hear from GCM personalities as they react to the draft, picks, trades, and more. Download the Grind City Media app and subscribe to the Grind City Media YouTube channel today for all your Grizzlies draft coverage. That's next Tuesday night. We're all going to be here, right? I'm going to be here. You guys are going to be here, right? We're all going to be here.
Live by Channel 5.
We're all going to be here.
It's going to be our
Tuesday
show,
night.
the show plus Fish.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For
dig
a
it.
certain point in the
Oh,
draft.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, dig it. I'd love to hear it. All right, let's finish the last 5.
Let's do it.
Number 6, what'd you watch? All right, so we didn't have as much what to watch because the World Cup on Friday night. On Saturday night, we had the NBA Finals that was going on. And then yesterday, I can't recall if I watched anything. I don't think I watched anything. What was last night? What was going on last night? I watched the UFC thing.
Yeah, you watched UFC.
I did. I watched that. So I'll get to that, as well as the World Cup that was going on. But I do want to just give one little quick shout out. I went over to, me and my son went to the new Joe's Records, which is, I guess, out of St. Louis is where they originally started. But there is a new Joe's Records at Wolf Chase. At the Wolf Chase Mall, I was telling William, I was like, I cannot remember the last time I went to the Wolf Chase Mall. It's been so long. But I saw on Insta more than I thought.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Abercrombie still there?
No.
American Eagle?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I'll tell you this, JD, the shoe store, is where Finish Line used to be. Great.
Yeah. The Finish Line's not there anymore?
No.
JD for sure
JD took it over.
Yeah, it took spot.
House of Hoops is good.
Okay.
There's a House of Hoops and a Foot Locker. The Foot Locker's good. Lid's Closet is good.
City Gear still there?
No, it's called something different. It's like initials, DTLR or something.
Oh, is the Orange Julius still there?
No.
But
anyway, this place, Joe's Records, which I kept seeing on Instagram. There's going to be a record store that's opening up in Memphis and whatever. So we go over there because I told you my son he likes buying physical music, and I am certainly in favor of this because it was one of my favorite things to do when I was his age, right? And so he got a record player for Christmas. He's got like his little record collection of different ones that he likes, and he loves to go and look at it and just look at all the music and whatever. Bro, this place is great. Number one, it's huge. Okay. Huge. Massive selection of used, massive selection of new, and the front half of the store is all records, and the back half is all CDs, which is awesome. Every wall is from floor to ceiling T-shirts of bands.
Like vintage joints?
No. Not vintage, but like bands, music shirts.
Okay.
All over the walls. And then in the back, I would say probably 60 posters. Like that you could just go through. Like either music posters, there's like some movies in there, or whatever. Which, like, it was like, honestly, it was like my childhood. Yeah. Like getting to go in there. I was like, I used to love this. Going and like flipping through and looking at music and buying posters that I could hang on my wall and T-shirts that I could, because they had like, they had shirts that I like had as a kid, like Beastie Boys shirts and these shirts that I had as a kid that were up there, and I was like, this is awesome, absolutely awesome. It's a.
What you cop anything? Y'all cop anything?
So he got what did he get?
Playboy Cardi.
No, Pusha T.
God forgives, I don't.
No, the other one.
It's Almost Dry.
It's Almost Dry.
Okay.
And then I think a Chief Keef CD.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
I think, and then and I bought this like old country album, Ricky Skaggs.
That's the one you sent us a
you sent
picture of?
us?
Yeah.
I bought a different one, but it was $5, and I was
Yeah.
like, I have to have this,
Why not?
just for the display of it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Ricky Skaggs has the funniest album covers ever. It's like so in the era, like early '80s bluegrass, and it's just who did this photo shoot?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Trolling, bro.
And so, anyways, but I flipped through all kinds of stuff, and it was super cool. Like, and it's also, you don't even have to go to the mall. It's that huge spot. I think maybe it used to be a restaurant, but it's that huge spot. It's next to, it has its own door outside of the doors.
Is it where the old Cheesecake Factory used to be?
Is that where that was?
Like right on the front side?
No, it's where you would, like if you walked in the doors in the carousel and the movie theater right there?
Yeah.
It's on the left.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it's got its own door on the outside.
That's what the little arcade used to be.
Yeah, the arcade.
Okay,
Yeah.
arcade.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even have to go in the mall
Okay, that's what the arcade used to
if you didn't want to.
The arcade and the movie. Is the movie theater
You
still
could
in
just
there?
go into, yes.
Okay.
They still have that movie
Yeah.
theater.
And then they've got,
Is the carousel still
yeah,
working?
and like the bungee thing that you
Somebody
could jump
stole
up
that
and down
joint.
in.
They have a bungee thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a bungee thing over there. Yeah. The last time I was in there, they had the bungee thing in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we also they have a Popeyes. Like all this stuff that I hadn't been there so many years. They have a Popeyes, they got a pizza place, they got Taco Land, they got Steak Escape.
Chick-fil-A still in there?
No.
Oh, it took out the Chick-fil-A.
What is the pizza place?
Chick-fil-A Albert.
We got Payway Express. And it was great.
Wait, what's
Chinese
the pizza
food from
place?
the mall, always elite.
What's the pizza place
Always
called? Is it
elite.
still that Villa
No.
whatever? Oh, okay.
No, it's different too. The only things that were still there from like when I used to take the kids to go to like the Disney store and crap is Great American Cookie and Annie Ann's.
There we go.
They
Hey.
still got their spots.
They will never leave.
Never.
Never
Did
leave.
you get a cookie?
No, we walked down the hall and across from where like Spencer's Gifts and Journeys are. There's a
Still there. Journey
There's one of
Spencer's.
those. I don't know. Is it Asian? The one of these. I'm saying, is it an Asian thing? The rolled ice cream.
Oh, I have
There
no
was
idea.
a rolled ice cream
Rolled
shop.
ice cream?
Oh, you never seen this?
No.
Oh, dude. So they have this like jar. So they have like these plates, and it's almost like imagine if it was a griddle, but it's the opposite of a griddle.
Okay.
It's freezing cold, and so then they have like pitchers and like that have all the flavors in them, and then they pour it on this thing. In the same way you would like cook eggs or whatever, they like, stir it around, and then they roll it up into rolls, and they put it as rolls in the cup. They used to have one at Oak Court Mall too.
For real? Is it?
Yeah.
Have you ever had? Is it good?
Amazing!
Oh, okay.
The
That sounds
best.
awesome. Yeah.
Rolled ice cream.
Roll ice cream like a blunt in there.
Rolled ice cream.
Okay.
I like
But he
that.
doesn't eat. You don't eat ice cream.
Yeah, I don't really like ice cream anyway.
It is great.
That's not my- that's
And
not
so
my-
yeah, that's what I had.
not
I
my
didn't get a.
ministry.
But yeah, Annie Ann's and Great American Cookies
All
still
time.
crack, and Steak Escape still cracking.
Those are three that will never be.
Never.
You can never take them.
They're
three.
lasting. It'll be the cockroaches in them.
Yes.
That's the last things on earth.
Shout out, man. Shout out to the Wolf Chase Ball, man.
Yeah. But anyway, no, shout out to this new Joe's Records. It was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And we will for sure go back.
Yeah.
It's fun to just flip through and like, you don't get to do that anymore.
Nah.
We're losing the recipes. We've lost that.
There's
Who
one.
goes outside of like a record store? There's no place to go and just look at music.
Nah,
No.
not really. Cause
I'd never see a Sam Goody anymore.
Nah.
They don't exist.
That FYE's not there
Bro,
anymore.
I found out this spot on Bill Street is a record store, bro. There's like a little gift shop. On the backside, they got nothing but fire records.
Really?
I bought the Kanye. I'm bipolar. What's that?
Oh, yay.
I bought that, and I bought 2 records from that gift shop on Bill Street. Fire record collection.
Right here?
Up there where BB King's at.
Yeah.
The store right next to that.
What the heck?
Fire record collection.
Okay.
So yeah,
And
just
Tater Reds?
Yeah, I don't know. Fire record
Is it
collection, bro.
or Tater Red's not even open anymore? I don't know.
Record
on
collection's
Beale.
fire, though.
I don't know.
All
Anyway.
Huh.
I watched 2 things this weekend. First thing I watched, this documentary on it was a brand new documentary on Netflix called Maternal Instinct.
Oh, dude. You know,
I was told about this yesterday.
I saw
Bro.
Zach Myers, our buddy from Shinedown. His Instagram story said, I just watched this. It's the most messed up thing I've ever watched.
Yes. It's the most messed thing you will ever watch. Bro.
Maternal Instinct?
I'm not going to. They said the story, it was a big deal when it happened.
Okay.
So there's this girl that lives in a small town in Texas, right? She's one of those like obsessive girls that like always, when her friend has something, she wants to have it too, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like had a little issue. She ends up getting her tubes tied. She can't have babies anymore. Has 2 kids. She faked a pregnancy to keep her boyfriend, and then end up going to her friend's house and killing her best friend and taking the baby out of her stomach. And she was caught by the cops with the baby sitting in her lap that she cut out of her friend's
What
stomach.
the hell?
She cut the baby out of her friend's stomach, bro.
After she killed her?
Yes.
Oh
and they have the doctor on there.
I'm not watching
And
this.
the doctor
This
said,
sounds horrible.
The doctor's like, you have to be amazing with a knife to do that. He was like, you know how hard it is to cut a baby out of somebody? That means she went to go watch videos on YouTube to figure out how to do it.
That is the most demented thing I've ever heard in my life.
She got put on death row.
You don't say.
She's the youngest person on death row in Texas.
I'm not watching this.
No, it's a good doc.
I'm glad you spoiled it. So I'm not watching that. I don't. Never in life am I watching that. That is horrible.
I mean,
God.
No, dude.
And I promise I would have watched the trailer and been like, yeah, no, it's not happening.
In the trailer, they don't tell you.
Nightmare fuel.
They don't tell you, bro.
I know, nightmare fuel.
Bro.
Truly.
Because they tell the whole story.
Yeah,
They're
I don't want any part of
She
that.
stabbed her best friend and stole her baby.
Okay,
And
great.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
My bad. Spoiler for the chat.
My God. Yeah, you just ruined that.
I mean, the story's already happened, bro. This ain't new news.
Yeah, but I mean, the documentary just came out.
Oh, shit. You heard it from the Chris Vernon show.
The
You're welcome.
friggin-
Yeah.
AKA the spoiler.
You're right.
AKA.
That sounds. I mean, You know what?
I actually am glad you spoiled
glad
it.
you did spoil that.
So that nobody watches that. That's outrageous.
They don't show like all the bloody mess or
No,
anything.
no,
do
no,
they?
no,
Like,
no, no, no,
not
no,
like
no, no,
pictures of the
That's
scene or
disgusting.
anything.
They show like the scene a little bit.
No, thank you.
Because the cops are like, "What the hell happened?"
Dude, that's
here?
making my stomach.
Because they walk
man.
into the kid's room. Because the girl,
Okay, I don't want to hear about this.
What, bro?
I don't want to hear about it. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
The worst thing I've ever heard.
All right, well, on a positive note.
Yeah,
Vernon.
positive, please.
The Memphis Hound Dog. I watched the game live on Saturday night. I had it on my phone. YouTube.com. I was in the game chat.
Shout out Jeff Brightwell.
Shout out Brightwell. Shout out Matt Infield, the voices of the Hound Dogs. Verno, they were up 43-30 with 2 minutes left. They almost, in the words of Chris Vernon, vomited all over themselves.
Oh, no.
But on the final possession, this is where dogs are made, Verno. Play the clip. Time's running out. Go Hound Dogs. 2, 1. Where am I going, Verno? Throw it to the big man. Game over. Hound Dogs win.
Oh my God.
Spike it.
They got a wall up now.
No, that's not there. That's not there. They're
That's
playing
not
at
there.
Ozark.
They're
That's not
playing.
their
Yeah, they're playing at Ozark.
Last week we played in a gym.
Yeah, we played in the gym.
Where do the
But the
Ozark
Hound Dogs,
Lunkers
what
play?
they
A big road win.
a big road win.
That's a big road
They're now
win.
2-1, going into their Juneteenth showdown with the Greenheads, right, Roser? The
Yeah.
Greenheads.
They play the Ozark Lunkers play in. They play at the fairgrounds in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah, Ozark Lunkers. So this week on Friday,
That's who we beat.
That's who we beat.
Oh,
but this
okay.
week we have a big game,
Yes.
Juneteenth against the Greenheads.
No, Monroe.
Oh, my God.
Play
The Monroe Greenheads.
Yeah,
You're playing
yeah.
for a #1 spot in the division.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 2-1.
That's big. That is big.
But they said we got Jared Lorenzen playing quarterback.
I hope so.
For the Hound
Oh,
Dogs.
he's
You see
dead.
that big guy?
I know, but he's dead.
The Monroe
Jared
Greenheads,
Lorenzen.
yeah.
In fact, I'll have my son RFP him today.
Shout out to the Hound Dogs, man. Woo, 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 woo.
Jared Lorenzen is dead.
He is.
Man, when did he die?
Huh? A couple years ago. Sad.
Oh, he reincarnated as a black dude and playing quarterback for the Hound Dogs.
That's
I
probably.
thought that was our Keelan Hall.
No, I think
Actual-
it was David Garrard.
David Gerard.
He in the Arena League.
Yeah.
What'd you watch, bro?
I watched. I watched episode 6 of Love Island, so I saw the new Bombshells come in.
Oh my God!
Oh,
You're sticking with it.
You
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna-
Soul? You like
Wow.
Soul, Roser? You like Soul?
She's fine. She kind of looks
This
like.
is when you know he's infinitely more horny than me. I feel like because he's stuck with it.
She
I
looks
must have
like
low
the,
T.
You might have low T.
You might have low
Because
T,
I
bro.
couldn't make it to episode 2. I was
Yeah.
like, this is crap.
Did you say Soul is fine?
She's fine. She kind of looks like
Fine
the
shit.
she kind of looks like the bad chick in Ghostbusters 1. I kind of just say that about any
Right.
girl that has hair like that.
I showed you a photo of Soul, and you said, yeah, she's the baddest one
no,
here.
the Jen one is the one with the model that the Bryce guy knows. Her.
I don't watch it.
Yeah, she's
You're talking about stuff I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't like girls with pixie cuts, huh, Roser?
what is a pixie cut?
Short hair.
The bad chick in Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Short hair.
But yeah, I watched episode 6. Jennifer hates that I watch this trash. She's like, this is
What, you
so
watch it without
horrible.
her?
No, she'll sit there and
She thinks it's terrible.
she's like your wife. She's supposed to get up and like, this is
Yeah.
so bad.
It's not.
It's absolute brain rot, but it's you know what? I'm gonna try to watch it and stick through it all. And then Toy Story 5
Do they
comes
stop
out.
just making out all the time?
No,
No, that's all the last episode I saw was. They were
Island-
just all making out with each other.
I can't. I mean,
The premise of a Love Island challenge is this: you do an activity,
Okay.
you spray slime over you, and they make out.
okay. Slime?
Yeah.
Why do we have to get slimy?
Because you got to make it like a little
And
raunchy.
your guy JC, who you said is only there to hook up with chicks, he got in trouble with Anaya.
Told you.
He got in trouble with
KC.
her.
I know guys.
Casey, yeah, JC,
No,
Casey.
no,
one of the guys.
he's solid. You on episode 6, Roser.
I know. I'm only
Casey's
on.
solid.
Okay, he's solid. All right. And then Toy Story 5 comes out Thursday.
Yep.
I've got tickets. I'm going to see Toy Story 5. So
I
Jennifer
will be.
hasn't seen all of them. So we watched Toy Story 3 last night, and then part of Toy Story 4. So she can watch them too.
To catch up.
To catch up.
Yeah, because you got to know the story.
Yeah, you got it's a Toy Story. It's a Toy Story.
Five is going to be amazing.
You
because
gotta know everything they've been
it's
through.
the toys versus the iPad.
Oh,
That's going to be amazing.
I'm with it.
It's for the battle for the kids' attention.
I'm with it.
It'll be. I mean, it's an amazing premise.
So you mean to tell me I need to go to the theaters on
I
Thursday?
love Toy Stories.
Yeah.
What theater are you going to?
I'm going to downtown.
Powerhouse?
Downtown, yeah.
Say less. I might
Yeah.
tap in with you.
Also, give a shout out. Met a bunch of listeners this weekend.
Wow.
So
Where was
shout
you
out
at?
to Toby. I was at the card show Saturday.
Oh my God.
Then, so shout out to Toby, Nathan, and Owen. And then Saturday night, shout out Robert. Robert is the son of the lady who sold me the engagement ring for Jennifer. Massive listener.
All right.
Massive listener. And then Sunday at church, this girl comes up and goes, John Roser? And I said, yes. She goes, hi, I'm Ashley. I have listened to y'all for years.
What?
Yeah. And basically thanked my lovely fiance for changing me.
Changing
you?
you?
Not changing me, but
neutering?
I'm not going to say
neutering you, snipping your balls.
But basically, she has listened to us for a long,
She said
long
you were
time.
freaked out at first,
She
huh,
said
Rosa?
you used to be a tremendous pervert.
Yes.
And
I don't know about
You're less of a pervert now.
Just think I was a little bit of I was wild.
Yeah.
I was a little wild, out of control, and yeah.
Wow.
So
You're more Mr. Rogers now.
Yeah.
Less of what's the other guy?
So it's nice to meet a bunch of and the listener Owen that I met said, "Is Chris here?" And I said, "Chris is not here." I said, "I think Chris is playing golf." And he's like, "Okay." I said, "He won't remember." He goes, "But I will say I have talked to Chris several times at Grizzlies games." He goes, and he is always so nice and
that's not me.
gracious
That's
with
not
his
me.
time.
That's not me.
That's what I said.
He must have met somebody else.
Another
Yeah.
Chris. Wrong
I said
Chris.
you were-
That
I
was
said
Chris
you were-
Harrington.
I said you were talking to fish.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Shout out Ashley though, man. Shout out good people.
Yeah.
All right. Number 7, UFC 250. So this was crazy. My mom, I was asking her to do me a favor yesterday, of course. That's how you do, right? I said, Mom, hey, I need her to look after the dog at some point. And so then she's like, hey, where's the pregame for the UFC event? And I was like, huh? And she's like, I'm trying to find the pregame for the UFC event. And I was like, why? I was like, I don't know. I think it's on like Paramount Plus or something. She's like, yeah, I went there and it didn't say. And I was like, I don't know, Mom. I was like, I didn't even know you knew what the UFC was. And she was like, I saw on the news they were going to have a UFC at the White House. And I was like, they are. And she's like, I just wanted to see what it looked like. And I was like, and she like gave me the heads up. I was like, oh damn, I forgot that was going on.
Because it's a Sunday. You don't UFC on Sunday.
I tuned in. Bro, it looked awesome.
The pictures
the
do
pictures
look
are
really
awesome.
cool.
I mean, it was right there. Yeah, I mean, it's all goofy, but man, that guy, I kind of tapped out after the Derek Lewis getting mauled fight. Boy, he's cashing a check now. He just swings like this aimlessly. The Black Beast is not the Black Beast
Black Beast
anymore.
no more. That's
No,
tough.
but the other fights were good. They all ended in like KO or TKO.
All of them did.
And
Every
then
single
I
one.
regretted going to bed early because I watched back the Gaethje fight this morning. That was unbelievable. Bro, this dude's face.
Mangled.
Look at before and after of this guy's face.
Oh, he bought a car car?
He got hit by Justin Gaethje over and over and over and over and over.
See, that's why I can never be a fighter, bro. Can you imagine that, bro?
Scenes are cool. And then, I mean, the idiot that did the whole Michelle Obama is a man. Like, I was like, oh, well, okay. If I was Dana White, I would want to kill this guy.
Yeah.
That's the headline.
Seriously.
That's the clip I saw.
It's unbelievable.
That's the
clip I saw.
headline from
You're
it.
right, because then you become the worst
Yes.
stuff, right?
I didn't see
you
none of
become the worst stuff. And by the way, that guy was a San Francisco 49er. Heads up,
There's a reason he's not anymore.
He was on a practice squad.
There's a reason he's not.
Bro,
he's a
he's
scumbag.
He knocked down Derek Lewis in the first round and could not It was so funny. Some of these heavyweights, they're there to stand up and like swing on each other.
yeah.
When they get to the ground, he didn't even know. He had his arm like in an arm bar, but did not know how to administer the arm bar. And Derek Lewis just sitting there like this. And then the round ended. It's like, bro, you've got his arm twisted back. You can break the thing.
I know that, yeah.
And oh man, it was crazy. Anyway, the scene of it was cool, and the fights were great. And it's a shame that. And you know what? That guy walked in whoever, well, I can't remember his name. Who's the guy that did the Michelle Obama thing? He was an idiot. He dressed up like Hulk Hogan and like even, like when they're doing the promos, whatever. The guy, this is well before the Michelle Obama comment that he made, right? That guy is so obviously a colossal douchebag that nobody likes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, the context is lost.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's so fake. He's trying to be a provocateur. Like, you know what I mean?
Clip farmer low-key.
Yeah, some people, like, they're
to be
naturally, like, good at selling fights, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like he's doing a act of somebody that would be controversial.
He's trying to be Sean Strickland, whereas Sean Strickland just is who he is.
Tried to build him, but a fighter type.
No, idiot.
Yeah.
I said so, but it makes him hateable, and of course, like, and he's not that good of a fighter. So I mean, everybody will be rooting for him to get knocked out next time. I mean, if you're Dana White, you have to schedule him against the biggest black guy you've got.
Please let him just beat his face in. Beat his face in. Beat his face in. What's his name?
I mean, he did try that, but unfortunately, it was Derek Lewis. That is the biggest black guy he's got, but Derek Lewis is so done. Yeah. He's like 41 and just at this point, just getting money.
I don't know what a parlay would have paid, but like
Justin Gaethje. And O'Malley won too, right?
The one before, Cyril Gane beating Pereira. Dude, if you look at just UFC pound for pound rankings, Pereira's number 4 and that Ilia Topuria is number 2.
So is that the Brazilian
and they both
guy?
Lost. Yeah.
Who's the Brazilian guy?
Pereira. He was up. He went up to heavyweight. Oh, I don't know.
Who's the Brazilian guy that won? He fought in the fight before them, before the Derek Lewis fight.
Let's see.
He fought Chandler.
Let me see.
I mean, he was
Markel Ruffy.
Yeah, but you don't say it like that.
Yeah.
You know, is it Luffy?
Hoofy.
They pronounce it Hoofy. Hoofy.
Oh, damn.
Okay, take out the R.
Dude, he is unbelievable. He destroyed him. I was like, oh my God, this guy is violent. Also he's got this huge, massive, like, tattoo that covers his entire chest. It looks awesome. He looks like a bad guy from like a movie.
No, he really does. I'm gonna get a photo.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Hoofy. Also, then, not what you would expect, has a translator and does this 25-minute speech about giving his life to Jesus Christ and how Jesus Christ saved his life and all that. It was like, what is going on? I mean,
these dudes get hit in the face for a living, bro.
Josh Hockett is the one who did the Michelle Obama thing.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, that Gaethje, bro, Max Holloway knocked out Justin Gaethje, and that's who Connor fights coming up.
Number 8. Carolina wins 4-2 over.
Shout out to the Hurricanes.
You know what's crazy? Carolina won their first title in 20 years.
Yep.
2006 is the last time they won, and then they won in 2026. Same guy who your fearless host has a connection with. Because I told you, as a young boy growing up in St. Louis, the house adjacent to ours, like up the hill behind my house, if you were to walk up, there were 2 guys in the neighborhood that were young that rented a house together. One was a defenseman for the Blues named Jeff Brown. They're both in their young 20s. And it was Jeff Brown and Rod Brindamore.
Yeah.
They were the 2 guys that owned the house. And Rod Brindamore is the one that led them to the title in 2006. And he is also the guy that led them to the title in 2026 because he's their coach now. But I told you guys, they had bought this house where the previous owner had like slabbed their backyard and had a basketball goal that you could lower. And so we would, as the kids in the neighborhood, we would go ask them, because it had a breakaway rim. Yeah. We would ask them if we could go play on their court. And every single time they were like, absolutely. Like, it was like it was like these 20-something-year-old hockey players that played for the Blues. Yeah. And they would let us play basketball in their backyard every day.
That's cool.
So I will always have a soft spot for Rod Brindamore and Jeff Brown, for that matter, who ended up. And they would always sign autographs for us, anything. Here's a crazy fun fact that people do not know about Rod Brindamore. Rod Brindamore made his debut for the Blues when we were in the playoffs against the Minnesota North Stars, they called him up and made his debut in the playoffs and scored on the first shot he ever took in the NHL.
Really?
Look it up. That's true.
First shot ever?
Yeah. I know, because he lived behind me. That's a true story, though. Look it up. Rob Brindamore scored on his first shot in the NHL.
He's a coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the coach for the...
All right, Jaylon, can you play the
video?
video?
Find
He
it?
did.
Can you find it? Did it say that, Roser?
Made his debut in Game 5 of the series against the Minnesota North Stars and scored a goal in his first shot.
One shot, one goal. That's hard. Hey,
imagine that.
Apparently, two. Have you seen his photos of him recently?
Rob Brindamore?
Yeah. Jaylon, can you play the video? The boy's still coming out of Grant. Is that him?
Whoa! That is him.
Does he still work out? Is he trying to get
What do
playing
you
shape?
think?
I think he clearly works
That
out.
Joker is on all the testosterone in the world.
He's trying to still play.
These peptides ain't no joke now.
The peptides is that new GLP, the Ritutride that everybody's trying to take.
Oh my God, he is shredded.
Same stuff Vince McMahon on. Like
Rod the bod.
He ready to hoop right now.
Well, I can only tell you, I have not seen the guy in probably 30 years. But I will always swear by him.
Yeah.
Because as a young kid growing up, he let me play basketball in his yard anytime. And you know the last thing he wanted was some 12-year-old kid knocking on his door saying, "Can we play in your backyard?"
And when you're a kid, it means the world to you.
Yes.
When a professional athlete is nice
Yes.
to you.
Yeah.
Those are your heroes. Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out Rob, man.
Rob Brindamore. Shout out to you and shout out to the Carolina Hurricanes. Also, kind of crazy. It's the same owner as the
It is.
Trailblazers.
It's the Blazers owner.
That everybody's calling El Cheapo.
Yeah.
So there's a method to his madness, maybe. I
mean,
don't
you
know.
can be cheap in hockey, though.
I don't know.
You can't be cheap.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
He's about to try. Number 9, Bud Cauley. Shout out to Bud Cauley. Won the Canadian Open this weekend. The U.S. Open is coming up this upcoming weekend.
It is?
Yes.
It's a busy sports
Yeah,
weekend.
well, and I'm worried because Brooks Koepka, they're playing at Shinnecock where Brooks Koepka won. He withdrew yesterday with a hand injury. He couldn't grip the club.
Oh.
So I bet he's going to be out.
Yeah.
Anyways, everybody thinks Scheffler's going to win because it's U.S. Open and it's Father's Day is Sunday. So people have been talking about this for a long time. Scotty Scheffler. And I think it might be, I don't know if it's his birthday or something. Anyway, it's Father's Day coming up. There's some other connection to it. But anyway, this Bud Cauley won. So Bud Cauley was he's big buddies with or was big buddies. It still is. Like Justin Thomas and Spieth and all those guys, right? They're all these. He was one of the unbelievable up and comers. It was going to be a next big thing type of thing.
Yeah.
And 8 years ago, he was a passenger and got in this horrific car wreck, and it destroyed his career. And so, if you go and look, you would see Justin Thomas going crazy about this yesterday. All these guys that have known him forever. He came back a couple of years ago, and then yesterday got this win in the Canadian Open. And it's I think I saved where it was. It was Bud Cauley recently capped an 8-year recovery from life-threatening 2018 car crash when he won the RBC Canadian Open yesterday. His first PGA win. In 2018, he had severe injuries, including 6 broken ribs, a collapsed lung, and a fractured leg. It almost killed him. It almost killed him.
Man.
And he was supposed to be one of these, he's supposed to be the same way we talk about Justin Thomas or Jordan Spieth, or the way we know these guys. Bud Cauley was one of those.
Yeah.
And got in this horrible car crash and it just destroyed his career. You look up, so everybody in the golf world was rooting for this guy to win yesterday.
Yeah.
They were like, dude, just make this happen,
through,
right?
yeah.
Because they all wanted him to, right? That's an amazing story.
Man, that's dope.
To be a phenom and then have the whole thing ripped away from you.
Yeah.
And then he won yesterday. So anyway, and the U.S. Open is upcoming this week. Number 10 tonight. All right, it's World Cup stuff. Also, I got to mention, and I tweeted about it and Instagram about it all weekend, Blaze Jordan.
Shout out, man.
Unbelievable. You can watch them tonight. They're playing against the Padres. If you want to check out the Cardinals game, that's going on tonight. We got Belgium and Egypt at 2 o'clock today. We've got Uruguay, who I was told is worth watching, at 5 o'clock today. Iran and New Zealand is tonight at 8 o'clock. So all of those are going on tonight. So we got the World Cup going on. We got baseball going on. And this Blaze Jordan thing, he is like destroying it. Had a triple, had a home run, had an unbelievable opening weekend.
He's finally getting his due. He's finally getting his due time.
He's getting his
man.
chance.
Like you said, we know about him when he was like what, 12 years old?
12 years old.
Hey, by the way, if you want to watch if it wasn't for Asia Wilson, she would be the MVP. The most fun watch rookie the WNBA has had in a long time.
Oh,
Olivia Miles plays tonight at 7 o'clock.
Okay, what's that on?
It's on. Dang, it's not on TV.
I do need to check her out.
It's
certainly gonna be on somewhere.
It's probably on League Pass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's League Pass. Because there's a game on Peacock and there's a game on USA. And this game's not on TV. It's against the Fire tonight. Olivia Miles, must-see TV. When y'all asked me about the W at the beginning of the season, I said she was going to be the one. And she's been the one the last...
The Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah. And her last... that's her last night. 2 nights ago against the Aces.
All right.
She had 29-4, shooting efficient as hell. I think over her last 5 games, she's averaging 24 points a game. Oh, no. Bro, she is elite.
They say she's like Kyrie.
She's elite, bro.
Elite
guard.
What people see. That's who people see.
Oh. Elite guard.
They say she's like Kyrie.
She's averaging 24, 5, and 6 over her last 5 games. And she's a rookie.
Awesome hair, too.
Good hair, goggles. Who's with the goggles on? Yeah.
Like NBA Street.
Yeah.
She's WNBA Street.
She really is. Like, if it wasn't for Asia Wilson, she would be the first person since Candace Parker to win the MVP in the rookie year.
All right. We got to get out of here. It's going to do it for the show today. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Jaylon back in the studio. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.